everyone. So today's lesson is going to be about poetry or the elements of poetry. So I'm going to present my little thing right now, and you should still be able to see me here at the bottom corner. So today we're going to learn about 3 different elements of poetry, and then you are going to go onto the Google Classroom and do a poetry response. So let's get started. So the first element of poetry that we are going to learn about is called a stanza. Now, most poems have stanzas, and a stanza is a group of lines within a poem. So if you look here, this right here that is in red is an example of a stanza. So this poem is called Poet. So let me read you the first stanza. I take a word and then another, let them get to know each other. So that is a stanza. So this poem has 1, 2, 3, 4 different stanzas. Most poems have stanzas. Some don't, because in poetry, I don't know if you know this already, but in poetry, you can pretty much write your poem any way that you like, but most poems have stanzas that look like this. So let's move on to the next one. The next element of poetry we're going to look at is called a line. And this is a single line of words in a poem. Now, in regular writing, we call our lines sentences. In a poem or in poetry, we don't call them sentences, we just call them a line. So if you look here, this right here is a line. So this line says, I take a word and then another. So this poem has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 lines in it. Like I said, most poems, or if not all poems, will have lines. And the last element of poetry that we are going to learn about today is rhyme. And we all know that rhyme is words that have the same ending sounds. So, in this poem titled Poet, I'm going to read you the stanzas, and then at the end it will show the colors of the words that rhyme. So I take a word and then another. Let them get to know each other. Exercise them till they learn a song to sing, a phrase to turn. I chose strong verbs right off the bat, since adjectives are high in fat. Some words may act excited, nervous, but all are glad to be of service. So if you see at the end of each line, so remember our sentence is called a line. At the end of each line, there is a word that rhymes with the word that's underneath it. So each stanza has 2 rhyming words. So let me make myself a little bit bigger here. Okay, hopefully you can see me. So we are going to be learning about more elements of poetry as we go on. So those are just 3 that I wanted to get us started with. So what you're going to do right now is you have 2 or 3 questions on your Google Classroom poetry response that I want you to respond to. Remember to use complete sentences and to use details and to always restate the question. And I will be able to check that for you, and then next week we'll be learning some more things about poetry. So I hope that this was easy to follow. Please let me know if it wasn't so that I can do a better job next time, and I will see you guys later. Bye.